I know.
So now he's going to be cornered now.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Viral Twist. Wanted for domestic violence. Driving like he's on a lazy Sunday ride. Forgets he's being chased.
I just saw another patrol car on the side of the road. Maybe they are trying to do some sort of break.
Yeah, with the traffic being heavy like it is, I can see CHP trying to control the ingress onto the freeway from the on-ramps, and maybe they're looking for some sort of operational area to do a pit maneuver or lay down spike strips.
Oh, okay. All right. That would be certainly effective in this place because he's going slow enough that they'd have time to lay down a spike strip.
Yeah, the problem with the spike strip is you need an operational area that is safe for the officers to do that. I've seen some pursuits in other jurisdictions where the officer's putting his or her life at risk to lay down a spike strip, and that's not ideal at all.
Yeah, I guess there's pros and cons to, which is safer for the officers on the freeway or surface streets. Definitely for pedestrians, it's safer on the freeways, but perhaps with the officers involved, it's a little more tricky.
Yeah, it looks like he's picking up speed a little bit, driving onto the right side of the freeway.
Yeah, it does. Almost like he's tentatively slowing down, then he speeds up, and, obviously somebody who's not sure which direction he might want to head. Looks like he's speeding up a little bit, Bruce.
Yeah, he's speeding up traffic. I hate to say it, but for pursuits, it's light. For you and I, we're sitting in it.
Exactly. It always seems to be the way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Not that I want the police to chase me, but,
Yeah. We don't want that.
No, I definitely don't want that.
So it looks like we are, I see that sign. Producer? Oh, okay, so we're getting to the 10 split near the 405, and we'll see what takes place now. I think part of the frustrating, still in West LA, and he'll be in West LA for a while at this rate of speed, but.
Yeah.
Bruce will have to just see if he decides to get onto the 10 freeway or not.
Yeah, whether he wants to go toward Santa Monica or he wants to go to downtown. I think either way it's going to be crowded.
Exactly. Yeah, especially like we were talking about Fridays. Well, now it looks like the freeway is really pretty cleared up, so perhaps they'll...
Yeah, I would think maybe they're requesting permission possibly to do a pit maneuver. The officer is still not that close, but the freeway is pretty wide open right now, which is a great operational area.
Yeah, well, now he's getting off at National, so looks like he's getting off the 405. Looks like he's really slowing down. Maybe he's contemplating giving up.
Yeah, I think he's getting off in what they call the Palms area by Culver City.
Okay. Can't see if does it look like his window is down? Yeah, it looks like his driver's side window is down. He's come to a stop, but you could see his blinkers on. Yeah. He's using his blinkers. Does he really?
He's been on the phone for a while, possibly.
Yeah. It's on the phone, and it's interesting that he uses his blinkers when he's in a pursuit. Like that's not going to make much difference.
No, but it's one more traffic ticket they're not going to get.
All right, now he's going westbound.
He might be, I'm sorry, Ellen.
Oh, no,
he might be negotiating on the phone to try to resolve this.
That'd be interesting. Like now it looks like he might have gotten off the phone, or maybe he's holding it with his right hand. Hard to say.
Yeah, he's definitely on surface streets. His driving is not that fast yet, but he is weaving in and out of traffic.
Oh. Yeah, now he's National near Sawtelle, which is such a busy area. Okay, now he's going northbound onto Bundy, and we'll just have to wait to see if Santa Monica PD takes over or joins in the pursuit.
Is he by the Santa Monica airport? I think he is.
I'm sorry?
It looks like he's near the Santa Monica airport, I think. Because he's in the Mar Vista area.
Okay. Yep, you're right. Absolutely right, Bruce.
So he's going to run into some heavy traffic as he heads up toward the Westwood area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that west side being so congested is probably one of the worst places to try to get around.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely running into traffic now.
Mm-hmm. We see the suspect's arm out the window. He's crossing Ocean Park right now. Window down.
So if he proceeds west, he's going to be right by Santa Monica Airport on the north end. If he goes straight, looks like he's now headed west.
Yeah, westbound on Ocean Park right now. Sure, a lot of people were heading to the beach today because it's such a warm day. I mean, this heat wave is beginning, and they definitely feel it. So I'm sure it's a little bit nicer on that side of town. All right, he's still on westbound Ocean Park and going through an intersection gingerly. Two the CHP officers behind him still. I think there's a third one. So
if he continues, he's going to run into a lot of commercial property on Ocean toward the airport, and it looks like he's definitely headed that way.
Yeah, now we see 4 vehicles behind him in pursuit. Fortunately, traffic is light there, so you don't. My worry is always pedestrians, especially with a vehicle this size. It's just you don't see something like this coming.
Yeah, it looks like maybe as traffic has become lighter, he's picked up speed a little bit. It's hard to tell because bigger vehicles tend to look like they're driving faster.
Now, Bruce, he's on Pacific Avenue in Venice. And is it just a matter of, we'll just keep following this guy and keep our distance just to be safe?
Yeah, at this pace, because they are on surface streets, I just think CHP is just going to hang back and just kind of let this play out, maybe not force the issue. I'm surprised maybe they haven't gone into surveillance mode and then flood the area with units to take this guy into custody when he ultimately stops.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes you'll say something and then it'll happen 10 minutes later because obviously you've done this a few times.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't think he knows where he's going, and he's just kind of driving aimlessly.
Oh, he's going toward the beach.
But he's right now Venice now, so just to his right is the beach.
Oh, my gosh. Okay,
and that's where he's
Bruce,
headed.
This is awful. He's going toward a dead-end street with a bunch of people there in a giant SUV, and you kind of wonder, what is he thinking? But this is dangerous because...
Yeah, that is a dead-end street and butts right up against the walk and the bike path and Muscle Beach, that area.
Yeah, that's worrisome because this street is called Speedway, but it's anything but speedy. But there are so many people and pedestrians out, and that's worrisome.
Yeah, he's in an alley that's adjacent to some businesses there, and it's a very, very congested area.
Now, would this be a situation where they could definitely call, Venice PD or LAPD and have them put a spike strip so they know which direction he's going?
Possibly. I would think they've been in contact with LAPD since they are in the Venice area now in West LA. As far as laying down a spike strip, it's so congested that may not be a good idea, but you never. But also, looking at this guy's vehicle, it looks like he's living in the vehicle.
Yeah, I guess he's going southbound right now, and interesting place he chose.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he knows where he's going.
So I guess he's going into the parking lot at Venice Beach. That's interesting.
Well, that's going to be kind of a dead end, one way in, one way out.
I know.
So now he's going to be cornered now.